I'm saying fuck off to all the proprietary nonsense. I say piss off to copyright laws that cannot influence our work or your enjoyment of it any longer. This here, is a copy of a new work that was created completely and solely by myself and by my friend, the hacker girl, and by my friend here on the laptop. This computer will later be used to make even more copies for the sole purpose of distributing it to you free of charge, of course. On this DVD is an original work. It's not exactly a novel.
It is more than a stage play, that's for sure.
Yes, and although it's a musical, it's not really a musical, right? But the compositions and the lyrics are definitely part of what makes this unique. It's a creation that we love, and it's a work of art, and it's hard to describe always.
And this is the cool part.
Yes, this work loves you.
Cool, huh?
It loves you and it's yours, and we give it to you, and you can do whatever you want with it. You can act to it, you can dance to it, you can sing along with it, you can
eat it.
Okay, yes, you can eat it. Or you can just throw it away. You
share it with your 10,000 friends.
Well, yes, or share it also with one friend, or keep it all to yourself. Or
use it to make a new work, or sample it as part of a new work. Mash it up and mix it.
Right.
Play it at a party.
Exactly, do whatever you want with it, but please take it because this is part of the show. Us giving it to you.
Yes, for free. No. For $1. Let's say $1 a piece. No, let's say €1. Only €1 will give you. Yes, good. We give you this work created by us for you to use, enjoy, copy, sample, and mix for the low price of only €1. Only €1. It's hardly the cost of a blank CD.
No!
What?
I mean, we are here to say, copy me. Just copy it, use it, it's free. We share, we create. Not the same one, I make it and then you buy it bullshit. No.
Well, then I'm not doing it. Not for free. It's going to cost me more to distribute it. Plus, I really like the piece now. I'm not even sure if I want anyone to change it.
All right, but...
You know, maybe we just leave it as it is, and they can take it home for only €2. Well, and 50 cents more for the CD case. Yeah, and then they can take it home and play it, and then replay it, and replay it over and over again, okay?
I'm able to copy the Jack Nicholson smile. Not everyone can do that.
Well, you can take it home for only €3.
No!
Well, then I quit.
What?
I'm out. I quit the band. You do whatever you want, but what you create, I should get paid for what I do.
Listen, but the point was to have something to give away, right?
I choose not to work with you anymore.
But you cannot do this, you know, you cannot do
Why?
this. Because we are a group.
You cannot decide what a whole group does.
Exactly, like making the whole group smaller.
You cannot do this.
No.
Give away something that is not yours to give away. We created it together, all the three of us. If you two want to create a two-person something, go ahead, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Fine. Turn off, goodbye then.
Turn off, you're not part of this group anymore.
I am the idea. Sometimes you get an idea, mostly when you don't expect it, mostly then. If you look at something, or you see something, then it just goes, zack. and there is something. And then you study a bit longer, and then you think about the whole thing, and then you know what's going on. For example, what's new or new story. But there are also bad ideas. For example, 100 bad ideas. If somebody wants to paint your room pink or yellow, that's a bad idea. Or you are really impressed by a film, you are so impressed, you just think, it belongs to me, it's my film. That's what you think.
I have an idea. Hey, how's it going?
Not now. Good. It's going good.
Get a lot written today?
Yes. Yes.
Hey, the weather forecast said it's going to snow tonight.
Uh-huh. And what do you want me to do about it?
Oh, come on, hon. Don't be so grouchy.
I am not being grouchy, honey. I just want to finish my work.
Well, I understand. I'll come back later on with a couple of sandwiches and maybe you'll let me read something then.
Wendy, let me explain something to you. You know, whenever you come in here and interrupt me, you are breaking my concentration. You are distracting me. And it may then take me time to get back where I was. Do you understand? Huh?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. So then we are going to make a new rule. That means whenever I'm in here and you hear me typing, or whether you don't hear me typing, or whether the fuck you hear me doing in here. When I'm in here, that means I'm working, and that means don't come in here. Now you think you can handle that, baby?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. So why don't we start right now, and you lift your hands up in the air, baby. Very good. Now you put your elbows up, and put them up again, and put them down, Wendy. Very good. Put them down. Put them down. Wendy, down. Very good. Up and down, and up and down. And now everybody tries to do this at home. No, just kidding. Up and down, and up and down. Very good, Wendy. Keep it going with the beat. Keep it going with the beat. Don't forget your hands, Wendy. Very good. You're making it. Very good.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to connect some cables.
More work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. You know all this?
Yeah, it's nice. I know it.
Work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy.
Very good, Wendy. Love it.
All work
So on this mini-DB, there's an original work, and I will try to make some copies for you. And just connecting some other cables. Complicated all these stickers. What did they take a while? Okay, let me see. Okay.
Don't do that to me.
What?
First of all, you are not allowed to smoke in here. And second of all, this whole thing is based on a John Lennon song.
Just a little bit, right? Mini, tiny bit.
The BMI licensing group licenses compositions in the BMI repertoire, including foreign compositions licensed by the BMI. The BMI repertoire, including all songs by the Beatles, individuals belonging to the aforementioned musical group, their solo enterprises following the Beatles, including the title Give Peace a Chance. The BMI has access to the song title registration information contained by the BMI repertoire, including foreign works registered with the BMI.
Okay, that's enough. It's enough. You know, because sometimes I just smoke a cigarette and then suddenly I wonder if I'm actually allowed to do so. I mean, am I allowed to smoke here? Or do I maybe have to go a little bit over here? Does it disturb anyone? Mama, can I sleep at my friend's place tonight? Which friend? Sven. No. In Switzerland, it is not allowed to cut the grass on Sundays, but they are doing it anyway. In France, for example, it's not allowed to be in shorts in the swimming pool. You have to be in slips. Unless your child died in an earthquake, you are not allowed to have more than one child in China. You are hardly allowed to bring anything in your hand baggage, right? You are allowed to smoke marijuana, but you are not allowed to sell it. What's that? I mean, only when it's in this little pillow. I mean, Lou Reed said you can smoke this and you can smoke that, right? I mean, you are also allowed to do things. I mean, you are allowed, for example, to watch a little bit, right? Or to swing the arms in the air. You can also chirp. You can write some SMS. You can do that. You can consume, right, at the age of 21. But what happens if you're 17 and a half and you watch porn? Nothing. But you're not allowed to download or to copy it. Huh? But, I mean, do I have to do it? I mean, do I have to do forbidden things once in a while? Or can I just say, no, thank you, I prefer to stay at home? Can I actually take something and make something out of it? Like make something beautiful out of something? Or is it only allowed to watch, don't touch? Can I take a song from Madonna and download it and then give it to my 10,000 friends?
So, the BMI...
Am I actually allowed to have also some
interest? Said underwritten material foregoing legal compensations for said artists, BMI associates and their constituents, and you are not allowed to smoke.
Well, what is part that isn't from John Lennon?
Copyright laws control only copyright material.
Oh, well, but then I can keep...
Fine.
My part. Can I keep my part? My part was not from John Lennon, it's just a beat. Can
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so then I can maybe just cut all the rest out, and I just keep myself, the beat. Is that okay? Yes, I'm going to try now. Why not? Just keep the beat, that's fine. This is nothing from the genre. Okay, let's... Can you go, mate? Go away. Okay, so let's do this on. This keep on here. Okay, here we have it. Okay, cut off this one. All the balloons and click off it and what else? And this, and you go. You go. I go. That's nice. Looks like people. It's something. Okay, I can just burn this. Only this. Here it is. Tonight, I'm saying fuck off to all the proprietary bullshit. I say piss off to copyright laws that cannot influence our work or your enjoyment of it any longer. This is a copy of a new work that was created completely and solely by myself and by my... Yeah, just by myself. It's a work of art it's not really exactly a novel or a film. It is more than a stage play, that's for sure. Yeah. And although it's a musical, it's not really a musical, but the beat and the beat is definitely a part of what makes this unique. It's a creation that I love, and it's a work of art, and this is the cool part. This work loves you. It loves you and it's yours, and I give it to you. And you can do whatever you want with it. You can act to it, you can dance to it, you can sing to it, you can just eat it. Okay, yes, you can eat it or you can throw it away. You can share it with your 10,000 friends, or you can just share it with one friend, or you can just keep it all to yourself. You can mash it up and mix it, play it at a party. Well, do whatever you want with it, but please take it because this is part of the show, me giving it to you. But maybe we just watch it all together first before I give it on the big screen. Thank you, girl. Please move. Bye-bye.
It's nice down here.
Okay, go.
No, this space doesn't belong to me. I'm just allowed to use it as a room. My real room is at home. I share it with my brother. With him, I don't need to panic or something. If I injure myself, or if I, for example, don't see anything at night and something spooky drops down on me, then my brother goes and gets my family. So I'm happy to share my room with my brother. Once we made a film and it came out really nice, so we made another film. And I realized something strange. The second part is always not the good part. The first part is always the best part in the film. The second part is always the most stupid part of all. Because you just overtake the first story again and it starts all over again. If you want to make a new story, you better build on a new story. Not always the second, third and fourth part. Better new than always put the old story new in the second part.
Look at us. That's all me. Those hands, they are mine, and they do all this. I mean, it's simple, but it's also complex. It's like one human being and millions of years to develop it. And all the life and experience that goes into any simple action. And there you have it. I can feel every single part of myself. Like if I X-ray myself, I can feel the structure of my hands, the structure of my veins, the forms of my hands, the structure on the lines on my hands, my size, the smell of my body, the movement of my lips, and the sound of my voice. It's amazing.
Why you do sound like me?
Why do you sound like
Don't copy me.
Don't copy me.
It's impossible to copy me because I installed the copy protection.
It's impossible to copy me because I installed the copy protection.
If you want to do that again, you have to pay for it.
If you want to do that again, you have to pay for it.
Don't.
Yeah?
Don't.
Yeah.
Don't.
No.
Don't.
No.
Don't.
No.
Don't.
No.
You know you're so cheap.
What? You are cheap. But who do you work with?
For who do you work?
I mean, I just asked her first, right?
Well.
You
know?
I don't know.
Forgot.
Yeah?
I'm not allowed to say it.
She's not allowed.
Bonnie.
Oh? Talk, come on, I don't hear anything. Oh!
Pony.
Pony?
BMI.
What?
Ringo Starr. Ringo Starr.
Oh,
Ringo
I
Starr.
know, I read the Ringo Starr. I know.
Ringo, the Beatles, the drum, you know, the drum,
Yes.
the drum, the drum, the drum.
Drum. Yeah, okay, I don't want to play this game anymore.
What? Why? You have to understand. I just want to survive.
Yeah, and?
Then don't make this copy. And don't give it to anyone.
Well, listen, I made it, I created it, I created you, I give you away.
You can't.
I can.
You can't.
I can.
I can.
I can. You can. I mean, I can. Okay, let's see. Give it to me, Dad. Come on. Is that all you have? Huh? I'm louder. I'm louder.
Let us sleep.
Why are you sleeping?
It's boring. It's always the same. Like if you are in a little airplane and watching out of a little window. It is just not good. It's not good at all. It's just saying it needs something.
Maybe just add a little bit to it at least.
Yeah, what?
Look at this. Play the beat.
Yeah?
I have a question and a comment to make.
Okay.
Fine, here's the question. I would like to join the band again. Can I join our band again?
Yes, of course, my darling, you can.
Okay, fine then. And here's a comment. That what I just heard was also not interesting. But it has always been like that. Some people shine, some people don't.
Words of wisdom, my friend, words of wisdom. Come on, give me 5.
Here I come. Woo! Woohoo! Come on, play your beat.
Nothing without me. It is so fucking typical to create a problem like this if I finally have the chance to accomplish something. When I'm really into my work. You know, I have let you fuck up my life so far, but I'm not gonna let you fuck this up.
Stop drumming my beat. It's my beat. I used it first.
I had the idea of dropping the John Lennon song, which created the idea for the whole thing. You
So it's my
weren't
idea
even in the
first.
band then. It's my beat. I'm claiming it. I'm mailing it to myself, so I have the copyright to it. Ha ha ha. So I can use
I'm
it
the
for the sole
beat.
purpose of my song.
I'm me. You cannot own me. I'm my own creation. You see, it's impossible. You cannot own me.
Done. Now I wait.
Letter for you.
That's me. I believe this is mine now. It's all mine. And you can't use it. Did I hear you right? Did I hear you saying you're gonna use my beat and all that without paying? Come on, guys. I thought you knew better. Don't use it. Don't use my beat. Don't use it. Don't use it. Don't use it. You say you love my beat, and that's alright to do because the posse who made it, they love it too. But if you start stealing, there's no more I can do. So don't use it. Don't use my beat. Don't use it. Don't use my beat. To do the right thing is really simple to do. The copyright law, it will tell you what to do. Anything else would be like walking to the store, taking a beat, and walking out the door. It's called stealing. Stealing, taking what's not yours. Is that really what you want your life to go to? I don't think so. Think about it.
What the fuck are you singing? Stop singing this anti-piracy rap! I'm not giving you my beat for this! Don't use my beat!
Little pigs, little pigs. Daddy is home. I'm coming after you.
Steal a handbag. You wouldn't steal a television. You wouldn't steal a movie. Downloading pirated films is stealing. And stealing is against the law. Go! Switch this off! Switch it off! I told you a million times, don't watch this stupid, crowd-violent stupidity on television all the time! Switch it off! Oh no!
Come and play with us. Come and play with us, Danny. Forever and ever and ever. I can remember when I was a little boy. My grandmother and I could hold conversations entirely without ever opening our mouths. She called it shining. And for a long time I thought it was just the two of us who could shine to us. Just like you probably thought you were the only one. But there are other folks, though mostly they don't know it or don't believe it. How long have you been able to do that? Why don't you want to talk about it? You were the caretaker. I recognize you. I saw your picture in the newspapers. You chopped your wife and daughters into little bits, and then you blew your brains out. That's strange, sir. I don't have any recollection of that at all. Mr. Grady, you were the caretaker here. I'm sorry, but you are the caretaker. You've always been the caretaker. I should know, sir. I've always been here. The winters can be fantastically cruel. The basic idea is to cope with the very costly damage and depreciation which can occur, and this consists mainly of running the boiler, heating different parts of the hotel on a daily rotating basis, repair damage as it occurs, and doing repairs so that the elements can get a foothold. That sounds fine to me. Physically, it's not a very demanding job. The only thing that can get a bit trying up here during the winters is the tremendous sense of isolation. Well, that just happens to be exactly what I'm looking for. I'm outlining a new writing project, and 5 months of peace is just what I want. That's very good, Jack, because for some people, solitude and isolation can of itself become a problem. Not for me. How about your wife and son? How do you think they'll take to it? They will love it.
Now there is a new law that says piracy will be punished with non-profitable or social work. Yeah, it's a kind of a new thing. It's like if your neighbor sees a pirate, he should report it. But if I make my own melody, that's free. Oops, there I can put in something strange, but you better don't tell it to the whole community like, hey, I made it. I made a new mix, because then they think, for example, I also do that, right? For example, Jennifer Lopez or 50 Cent or other strange music. Well, and then all songs will mix and mingle, and it will be a big disconfusion. And in the end, there will be just strange songs.
And this one, it's for you.
Thank you. Merci. Au revoir. Good night.